Hey guys, my name is Rahul and this is my entry for the wallpapers for the Nothing Fun 2A Community Edition. I named this series Afterglow and this is how I made them. Obviously, I started by going through the winning hardware design Phosphorescene by Kenda and Astrid. The idea for the design was very innovative and suits the font's identity very well. It really inspired me to think outside the box. Also, I closely observed the current Nothing font wallpapers to understand how Nothing approached their wallpapers. I really love the way these wallpapers balance the organic and machine elements together. As an active community member, I also went through my past community projects to see what I have done already and what I could bring to this project. I decided to use photography instead of designing something in any 2D or 3D software, specifically by doing light painting or long exposure photography. Light painting is an amazing method to generate beautiful and surreal looking photographs, and I have already done some light painting portraits with Nothing Font 2A. I thought this was a perfect opportunity to photograph some surreal looking wallpapers using Nothing Font 2A itself, which really matches the magical element of phosphorescent design. Since light painting requires a fairly dark environment, I decided to do it at night. As a light source, I initially thought about using RGB lights but figured it's better to use a smartphone display as a light source, which will provide good control over the color, pattern and brightness of the light. I decided to go with green theme for the wallpapers, which blends really well with the hardware design. I decided to use other materials like cloth and plastic kits to add some texture to the visual. I also bought this fiber optical lamp to create some interesting patterns. My plan was to create something surreal, abstract and render-like visuals that blends really well with the hardware design. Since I don't own a Nothing Font 2A, I had to borrow my friend's Font 2A for the shoot, and he helped me throughout the entire shoot, so a big thanks to him for the support. The shoot took 2 nights and we took almost 350 images in those 2 nights. We experimented with different techniques and materials. Since light paintings naturally produce unique images every time, we got completely different 350 images to work with. We used expert mode in default camera app to have full control over the settings. An ISO of 100 and shutter speed around 4 seconds gave us really good results. We really enjoyed the process and were amazed by the beauty of light paintings. It was really fun. I was really amazed by the fact that most photos are just perfect without any editing, and for the photos I did edit, only basic editing was done. The selection process was the hardest in this entire project. It was fairly easy to pick 25 good images from 350, but narrowing it down to just 4 images took me 2 days. I used wallpapers guidelines provided by Nothing to make sure they don't collide with the UI elements. I also sent out wallpapers to my friends to know what they think about the wallpapers. After 2 days of constantly changing wallpapers, I landed on these 4 wallpapers. While choosing these 4, I made sure they are not visually colliding with UI elements and have good composition but not very forced, carry some story or emotion, and obviously look good. From the list of not selected wallpapers, I liked this one, which I made using an optical fiber lamp which looks like an aurora from space. I also love these ones, which are also made using an optical fiber lamp which looks like something that happens inside an atom. I also love this one, which I made using an image of dots of a grid on Nothing Font 2A display, giving it the Matrix movie vibe. And this one made using the phone display as the light and my t-shirt. Even though these are amazing as images, I felt like they wouldn't work as wallpapers because of previously mentioned reasons. I picked this one as wallpaper because I really liked how it matches with the NFC coil in the back of the device and has that negative space for UI elements to sit on. I made this using Font 1 display as the light source and used a grid of green dot to create this pattern while doing the light painting to create this effect. I picked this one because of its beautiful organic feeling that we see in some of other Nothing Font wallpapers. I found the gradient in the wallpapers very beautiful. I made this using a plastic kit and Nothing Font 1 as the light source. For this one, I liked how minimal it is. It is mostly black but still carries that warm organic feeling just like the second one. It almost feels like it bleeds the green from the back to the front of the display. Even though it might not look stunning as it is, it really looked beautiful as a wallpaper in Nothing OS. Similar to the first wallpaper, it reminded me of a pattern on the back of the phone, specifically this area, and the organic composition and beautiful gradients made me pick this for the final 4. And that's it. Thank you to Nothing for the opportunity, and I can wait to see the phone in real life when it's complete. To community members and people who came to see the entries, vote if you like these wallpapers. Thank you for watching and have a good one.